Hello guys and welcome. Do you know this game? You shall. We begin being blown up. This is Convoy. So guys, for those of you who don't know this game, it is a very interesting game and it is very different from the ones I usually play. I'm not a, how can I say, I'm not a big player of roguelikes, but Convoy and FTL, they got me in love. So this one, how can I explain it to you? It is a management game with roguelike mechanic and no, a management roguelike game with turn-based mechanic. No, it is even better. It is a management roguelike game with a combat gameplay that is different from everything else you have seen, I guess. And guys, this is the closest we will get to Mad Max that is not the actual Mad Max game. And although I like the idea of the Mad Max game, I thought it was too arcade. You know, Mad Max is much more survival, it's much more strategical things than anything else. If you do one little wrong thing, you're done for. And Convoy kind of used this a lot. So, before beginning, there are two things I want to talk about. This is gonna be a different series. The Xenonaut series, for example, you have a lot of episodes about one gameplay only, and it goes through a lot of episodes. Convoy will not be like that. The RNG factor is so heavy on this game that we're gonna have some playthroughs of 10 minutes long, and some playthroughs with 2 hours. So I'm guessing it's gonna differ a lot, and we're gonna have fun. I hope so, at least. And there is one more thing. When I downloaded this game, it automatically downloaded a mod with it. And it piqued my interest. I went to check on Workshop which was the mod it had automatically downloaded, and I laughed my ass out. Sincerely, if you are from the 90s, even from beginning of the 2000s, maybe you can recognize the voice that will appear sometimes. And when it appears, I will start laughing. You can believe in it. Because it was one of my favorite, not one of my favorite, but one of my favorite cartoon range of time, let's say, or one of my favorite epochs to watch cartoons. You had Dexter's Laboratory, Chicken and the Cow, I guess it's the name in English. So there were a lot of good cartoons, and one of them is inside this game. Can you guess which one? Let's see if you can. So, in this new gameplay, I'm gonna read all the introduction texts, so be patient with me. On the next gameplays I will not do it. So let's choose this setup. Dak and Matt Coffin and Walter, our MCV. Okay, and we're gonna go with normal difficulty. Let's start the game. So, this is the management screen. We're gonna see it a lot. Welcome to Convoy. After enduring an unexpected solar flare, your spaceship was forced to make an emergency landing on the planet Omega Prime due to critical damage to its primary systems. The captain has ordered you to traverse the planet in search of replacement parts. Obtaining these will allow the spaceship to continue its mission. Continue. The captain wants you to collect the following parts and bring them to the spaceship. A blue R998X chip, a flux capacitor, hyperdrive stabilizers, and multi-cellulose infused ethanol. Omega Prime is a world filled with danger. 3 factions vie for control of the planet. They are the Privateers, the Raiders, and the Torvek. Managing to survive in this harsh world, where most arguments are settled with violence, is key to your success. Any questions? So let's hear a little bit about the factions. The objectives we're not gonna go through, but the factions, it will be interesting. Let's hear about the Privateers. The Privateers adhere to the old pirate code of those that sail the 7 seas on planet Old Earth. They are obsessed by wealth and frequently try to bully travelers into handing over their valuables. Privateers' vehicles tend to be composed of whatever they've managed to pillage. This is why they are often spotted sporting Torvek shield generators and other equipment. Their vehicles tend to be slower though. They are recognizable on the map by their green colors, so privateers here. Which faction do you want to talk about? Raiders. The Raiders are ruthless and bloodthirsty bunch. They delight in the suffering of others, often attacking travelers simply for the pleasure of combat. Raiders favor vehicles with loads of weapons. They tend to forego utility slots in favor of more weapon slots. This makes them most of our vehicles glass cannons that need to be destroyed before they get any serious damage in. They are recognizable on the map by their red color. And the Torvak. The Torvak are a mysterious group that favor technology over sheer numbers. They seek technological advancement in everything they do, exterminating everything and everyone that stands in the way of their perceived best course of action. Their vehicles usually have a balanced mix between weapon and utility slots. Whilst their light units are quite fast, their bigger ones trade speed for bulky armor. They are recognizable on the map by their blue color, so Raiders, Torvak, Privateers. And we're not gonna go through the objectives, so let's begin the game. So this is our world map. We're gonna be using this a lot. And right now, you can see privateers here and a little bit of raiders up here. Their strength, or their, how can I say, their area strength, let's say, or area occupation is really weak here, but when you go deeper into their territory it gets stronger and you're gonna have more encounters, so we gotta be careful about it. So right now let's select the objective that it's farther from us. It's the blue R998X chip. So let's go there. So the arrow will point where we have to go. It is northwest. But I do not want to go through the mountains, so I'm guessing we'll go through here. Let me see, can I buy fuel here? I've never tried this. Shop? Yeah, I can buy some fuel. Sincerely, fuel, yeah, it's something that we need. Let's go. Yay. So these are encounters, or how can I say, not like encounters, they're more like events. So we're gonna go through this one and see what happens. You hear a faint call on your radio. It's on the distress channel. We are a heavily armed convoy. State your business. Keep on trucking and ignore the signal. No. Heavily armed? We were just leaving the area. You come across a car with its driver killed. Investigate. Let me drink a little bit of water because we're gonna read a lot. Let's investigate. As you approach to investigate, you hear loud engines coming your way. The attackers are back. Things are never easy as they seem. Let's go against the raiders. So, okay. Let's see. So right now I'm gonna stun this guy because he has heavy weapons. So I'm gonna select the power and hit it. I'm gonna get both of them up. And alright. So this is the combat, guys. Our MCV is taking some damage, but it's good to go for now. Let's stun this again so we don't shoot them missiles. Or its missiles. And it's going down. One down, two to go. So, right now, this is mortal danger. So, in this line, there is mortal danger. I'm gonna move this one here and this one here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Damn, he got protected. And so I was gonna ram him, and he was gonna be thrown into mortal danger, but he's not able to do this right now. So as we're not able to do this yet, nobody's out of range. Now this one we can ram. What are you gonna do, my friend? So, we're gonna stun him, and we're gonna ram him. And... No! Damn! He escaped. Yeah, that can happen. God damn it. I thought we did. So another one down. Let's stun him. When you stun, they cannot move, but I do not know why he could escape that.
Waiting orders.
Let's go. Stun again. He will only take damage, and he's going down. That's it, guys. So, you fight off the raiders and take your prize. Scrap the vehicle for 10 bucks. Not nearly enough to even fix our cars. Damn, man. So Mad Coughing has taken a beating. We're gonna go to the nearest camp. Oh god. You are being followed by some privateers. They demand you give them 40 boats or they will open fire. I have only 40 boats, so I'll open fire. I cannot do this.
Unit reporting.
Let's see. This is a mine vehicle. This one is not. So I'm guessing we're going to go after this one.
Ready to fire. Waiting orders.
So there's something we have to remember always.
Reporting.
When we are moving to another position, they are always gonna go down first and then they're always gonna go horizontal and then vertical. Get out of the range, really. Okay. So this one is going down. I'm gonna do this. Whoop! Oh, we escaped. Okay. Yeah, leave your mind. I dare you. I double dare you. Come on. Do it. It's gonna go up. And he left behind a knife. 80. So, gotta be strategical now, guys. It's not gonna work if we only go directly toward them. This, oh god, my MC is gonna take damage. I'm gonna head over here. So, this is what I'm talking about. This is the strategy I wanna follow. Let me see, what can be done here? Here. Come down, come down. So this is what I wanna do. Damn, man. Oh god. So this one might be going down, I guess. Or no. But this one is. Come on, you can do it. Thank you. Get out of the way, Mad Coughing. I forgot about Mad Coughing, man. So, here we go again. Come on, shoot him. It's bad. Okay, sometimes this happens, guys. Bugs everywhere. No, come on. No, MC does not take damage. Damn it. Let's take the loot. And now we need to get to camp, or else we're gonna be destroyed. So we are in Torvik territory. We need to be careful. Let's camp and repair things. So we cannot buy anything else. We have a lot of fuel. Everything's okay for now. And where is that chip? That way. So we're gonna go through Raider territory and through a city. So, heart-wrenching screams from the local survivors indicate that raiders are nearby. Oh god, my heart. Move to interest. Please, be enough.
Waiting orders.
Stun this one. Oh, Oh my god, every one of them has missiles.
Reporting. Not a problem.
Come on, prove yourself last man.
Waiting orders. Sir? Sir, standing by.
Let's see this. What can be done? Could run this guy twice, you know?
Standing by. Sir? Ready and waiting. Locked on.
You know?
Ready and waiting. Target marked up. Ready and waiting. Roger that. Waiting orders.
You know what?
Ready and waiting.
You know not to let
Unit reporting. Sir?
Man, I have examples.
Target deployed. Waiting orders. Standing by.
Let's go. 1v1, shall we?
Waiting orders.
Oh, really?
Roger that.
See that. Another one down.
And waiting.
Another one bites the dust.
Going east. Waiting orders. Captain. Orders.
And it's done, and it's gone. Whew. Okay, the raiders have all been defeated. You find some loot in the wrecks. Okay, and a taunter. Sadly, their victims had already been murdered. And let's take the loot and go away. So, Mad Coughing is again severely damaged. So the signal appears to be an emergency signal. It seems to be crudely edited, as the change of pitch and volume between the different words is quite apparent. Raiders are probably used this signal to ambush travelers. Ambush them ourselves. You prepare an ambush and wait. Not too long after, several unsuspecting raider vehicles approach your position. Before they have a chance to react, you manage to get some shots in, completely destroying one of their vehicles. Continue the fight. Oh yeah.
Standing by.
So, 3 vehicles? Damn.
Unit reporting. Target. Reporting. Unit reporting. Vehicle reporting. Sir. Target. Waiting orders.
So they're on the way to the obstacle, but I cannot fix them on the position.
Orders. Captain. Target set.
God damn it, man. Come on, an obstacle. Maybe an obstacle. Not enough. Okay. God damn it. Oh no, we lost a car.
Vehicle reporting.
We lost Metcalfin? Not yet. Okay. Not yet. We're still in the game.
Orders.
Metcalfin, move away. I do not want you to engage.
Vehicle reporting.
Let's see what can be done here.
Orders.
Taking a peek.
Orders.
Oh god.
Rolling. Acknowledge. Target set. Standing by. Ready and waiting.
No, you gonna land. Ah, come on! Don't do this. Come on, man! Look at this! You want us to do, don't you, game? So the only way we win right now
Vehicle reporting.
is not dying, I guess.
Rolling.
Oh, damn it, man. We're going to...
Orders. Orders.
No, we lost the one. And we lost the MCV. Okay, guys. That's how the game goes, you see? So it's very hard, it's very difficult to play this, but we're gonna do it all the way. So 20 minutes recording, let's see how the other goes, shall we? So thanks for watching, guys, and next time, let's try not to be so gentlemen about the civilians on the planet. We must get our ship back to its feet. Bye bye, see you in the next one.